everybody. Today I'm going to be showing how to use the number line strategy to solve subtraction equations. So let's start off first with 2-digit minus 2-digit. For example, 73 minus 45. What's really great about the number line strategy is there isn't one right way to use it. Kids can use the strategy in however it works best for them. So I'm going to show you a couple ways. We call this an open number line because there aren't any numbers on it. The child is going to write in the numbers for themselves. So let's do the counting back strategy where we start with 73 and we're going to go back. We can go back 4 tens, 10, 20, 30, 40. So it'll be 63, 53, 43, 33. Or if a child can figure out and take a big jump of 40, that can work too. So I took away the 4 tens, now I'm going to take away the 5 ones. Again, a child can take one big jump of 5 or go back 5 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which lands them at 28. Another strategy is counting up. This time you're starting at 43 and you're counting up to 73. Now this is very important because many times kids think that subtraction is just takeaway, but that's not true. Subtraction is also showing what the difference between two numbers is. Okay, so I'm going to start at 45 and see how many jumps it takes to get to 73, and that'll tell me the difference. So one of the ways we can do this is go up to a friendly number like 50. Tens are really easy to add with. Okay. From this, a child can take a big jump of 20 to get to 70, or of course take 2 jumps of 10 if that's easier. And now they just need 3 more. And so they find that the difference between these two numbers is 20, 25, 28. With this strategy, I went to the nearest friendly 10. A child can also count by tens, skip count by 10. So 10 would get you to 55. Another 10 would get you to 65. Whoops, forgot to write 73. Now, a child can see that another 10 would be too much. So then they can figure out, well, 5 more gets me to 70, 3 more gets me to 73. So again, the answer is 10, 20, 25, 28. You can also use this strategy with 3-digit numbers. So let's try 338 minus 162. Again, we can do the counting back strategy where we start at 338 and we're taking away 162. So I'm going to take away a big jump of 100 to 238. A jump of 60, which would get me to 178. Again, a child can go back by 6 groups of 10 if they can't take that big jump. And then we need to take away, so that was 60, I'm going to take away 2 more, which gets me to 176. And if you notice, I marked off what I took away so the kids can keep track of what quantities they subtracted. Again, it's important for kids to understand that subtraction is also showing the difference between two numbers. So I can go to the nearest friendly 10 and go up to 170. From there, I could take a big jump of 100 to get me to 270. 30 more would get me to 300. 38 more gets me to 338. And so when they add up these numbers, it is 176. Or a child, here's another way. They could start with, again, they're counting up. Maybe they start with the big jump of 100, which gets them to 262. Then they realize, again, if they took another jump of 100, that would go too far. They would be at 362. So they can perhaps take a jump of 70, 332, and then 6 more, 338, which when you add all these jumps together, it's 176. I also like the number line strategy to explain negative numbers to the kids. Now, in elementary school, the kids, when they're doing subtraction equations, they write the bigger number first. But that isn't always going to be the case in subtraction, right? So I show them what happens if you had, for example, 3 minus 6. Again, an open number line, we're starting at 3. I'm going to go back 6 jumps of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I would get to 2, 1, 0. Uh-oh, what happens? Well, I show the kids that just as numbers go on forever on the right side of 0, they go on forever on the left side of 0. These are negative numbers. I usually start showing this in 2nd grade. Now, do I expect a 2nd grader to master this? Absolutely not. But it helps to show them why in 2nd grade they're not starting with the smaller number, because we're not working negatives just yet. Okay? So again, the number line is really flexible. A child can use it many different ways. You can break apart numbers many different ways. Again, this is going to help the kids to understand better how subtraction works in the number system. And then this is a step along the way. We do teach them the algorithm, just not first. Okay, I hope that this video helped you, and have a great day.